Hi there. How we doing? Welcome back to another video. Got my lovely Lancer prop here. I know I've had it in the video before, but I thought a great way to start off tonight's segment I'm calling Race War. Video game race, that is. So, if you live in the Yakima, actually, if you're in the Washington area, you know right now it is snowing like a motherfucker, as they're calling the news the snowpocalypse. Woo! So everyone's trapped inside for the most part right now. Everyone's staying indoors, trying to keep warm. So it gives you a little bit more time to video game. Catch up on they just released Apex Legends. Sorry. EA and Respawn Entertainment collaboration created it. I've been enjoying it. It's not bad. To me, it's like has a Borderlands style look to it with a very Titanfall feel, which of course you would get this Titanfall feel. Hello, it's from Respawn. But with an Overwatch idea so it feels like Borderlands and Titanfall, but it looks like Overwatch and Fortnite because it is you have an island, you got to center it, so very Fortnite-ish, but it's also very Overwatchy with their character base. So each character has different classes, different stuff, and how they introduce the story. Each one's a legend. Your character, so pretty cool. But that's not the main focus tonight. So the main focus about video games tonight I want to talk about is I'm refocusing the camera here a little bit. Once again, I have still not found my tripod. I'm hoping I can find it soon. But, so right now you're sitting on a pile of folded, well, they was folded, not so folded anymore, towels. I'm like totally messing up my towels just to position my camera. I know, don't mind the boyish charm face. Unfortunately, I bought a new Razer, and to give it a test, I found out the highest setting pretty much the other day. So now I got this boyish face. I don't like it. Hopefully my beard and stuff will come back a little better. So, But, as I was saying, so on Facebook today, and I see these fights all the time, and I try to stay out of them because they're stupid. They're pointless. It's like politics. Why get involved? But politics will be another video. But tonight, I did get involved with a little bit of a back and forth channel on Facebook. Someone posted a picture from Family Guy, showed the episode when everyone was dressed all fancy and rich, and they're sitting on the couch, and Meg walks in and yelling, why you guys think you're better than me? Well, it shows Meg's face is the Xbox logo, and then on the couch you see Steam for PC, you see the PlayStation logo, and then you see the Switch logo. And I have to chime in. Everyone seems to love hating Microsoft, and I don't really get why. Because especially if you're here in Washington, because really Microsoft's in our backyard. We should be rooting for them. But whether you play Xbox or whether you play PlayStation, I got some news to open up your eyes here. First off, or PC or Nintendo, whatever. All these consoles are great consoles. They offer great, fantastic stuff. So stop being little bitches, okay? They do. I do. Everything offers something. Nintendo's been around longer than anything on the fucking planet when it comes to gaming. So hello? When it comes to the most iconic figures like Zelda, aka Link, Mario, the Smash Bros, Kirby, all them big names. And of course, Nintendo has the market there. They do, because they've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, I know. It's so explosive. There's someone who was trying to state, that they were the best consoles, and I had to play the devil's advocate and fight with them and say, why is it you think they're better? Why is it they're so much better? And they go, well, exclusives. I'll give you Nintendo has some badass exclusives. Like they do. But like the Switch, let's go back to the Switch. Day one when the Switch came out, what exclusive did they have? Zelda. That was it, and a bunch of random no-name games. They didn't have anything big. Hell, they didn't even have any apps to put on it. Straight up, you couldn't, like, if you wanted to watch Netflix or Hulu, you better hope you had a smart TV or another console to play it. Gosh, my phone keeps tilting that way. I am sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's a little better. But seriously, you had to have other consoles. You know, it was pointless. It was ridiculous. So trying to sit there and tell me it's better, it's like, what are you talking about, better? My phone keeps tilting. I don't know why. It's like it has a mind of its own. Sony. So someone tried to say that Sony had the best exclusives. Well, no, to interject here, I had told the person, well, I do think that Sony has some fantastic story arc games. They do. If you're more of a solo player, I really feel like this, you know, I used to work at GameStop. I used to sell this stuff. So I really felt like Sony offered a lot more solo playing. They did. Yes, you can do multiplayer. Yes, there's games to play. But really, what was their key feature to bring you in? Solo gameplay. Story arcs. That was what their focus was. Straight up, that was. It wasn't the realism. It was story arcs. The anime games, all that stuff. That's what you got on. Now, anime is expanded to Nintendo heavily. And, well, you know, of course it's going to expand to Nintendo heavily. And then they've expanded, of course, into the Xbox world, too, right now. But that's the way you go. If you're looking for more multiplayer action, more community, more shooters and racing games and sports games, you go to Xbox. Why? Because they have better setup for your community. They have better setup with playing with friends online. They have better games aimed in that direction. They do. They straight up do. And so he goes, well, Sony's always had the best franchises. I said, okay. Well, tell me what franchises they still have. And the reason why I said this is because so Microsoft now gets Tomb Raider first before Sony does, and that was a huge Sony franchise. Hitman started off Sony. Once again, comes to Microsoft first. Final Fantasy started, when people remember, on Nintendo, and then became a huge Sony exclusive. But once again, you can get Final Fantasy 15 on the Xbox. And I wasn't even the only one, because Lightning Blade was on there on 360. So Final Fantasy's on Xbox. What was the other one I was talking about? Was someone Final Fantasy? There was another big one off the top of my head. Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy. Why is it gonna bug me now? Oh my gosh. It is going to bug me now, because I had another really big one that I'd used, and I can't even remember what it was now. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is now on there, too. Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out for Xbox. So, you know, these franchises that you've had, you don't have anymore. Now, he brought up, okay, God of War. Yeah, God of War is a still big franchise for PlayStation, and it's a fantastic game. You know, it's fun. He goes, well, Spider-Man. Okay, well, Spider-Man's a new franchise. I've done wrong. I have Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. It's fantastic. I love it. But it started on PC before it went PlayStation. Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, once again, Horizon Zero Dawn is a fantastic game. But it's only one game. Last of Us. Okay, Last of Us, once again, I'll agree with you. Last of Us is a great game. How long has it been taken for them to give us a second game? Oh my god, it's still not out yet. Bloodborne. Okay, Bloodborne's part of the Dark Souls universe. Dark Souls is on both consoles. Now, Bloodborne isn't, but it's still a single... So I basically told him, okay, you have a bunch of single-title games. These aren't franchises. Who said anything about franchises? Well, that's what we were talking about. You said they had the best franchises. The best exclusives. When people... I mean, hello. And if we're going to go down that road, Microsoft. So Microsoft, if we're talking about shooters... You have Halo and Gears of War. Those are some of the most iconic right there. And people say, well, how is that? Master Chief has kind of owned the markets. Almost, he's, yes, a Metroid ripoff, but come on. I think people know Halo more than they know Metroid nowadays. They do, straight up. And the Gears of War Lancer, like... Look at this thing. This is recognizable. You show this to people who are gaming community, and they recognize it right away. Gears of War Lancer. Or Gears of War gun. Just simple as that. So it's just kind of how it works now. As I tilt it up again, I lose the angle. They do. They really do. Everyone says, oh, the exclusive. What they do. Driving games. Forza. Now, Sony had, and they still do have, Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo back in the day was amazing. Gran Turismo had the best car selection. They really did. But by the time like Forza and when Turn 10 took over the studio, I'm sorry. I want to say that was Forza 3. Could be wrong, but I think around Forza 3 is when it just took off. It was amazing. And Gran Turismo couldn't keep up. They couldn't. They really couldn't. And there's a bunch of other cool, there's fun games out there. You know, you can get the rally games. You can get, other street, Need for Speeds and that kind of stuff. But nothing can compete with Forza. They just can't. They're fantastic. Forza's fantastic. And it just, my point I'm trying to make tonight is this race war between consoles is ridiculous. Because also another thing that's been growing and people don't realize, mobile gaming. I know I've spent money on mobile gaming from when Clash of Clans was huge. You guys remember Clash of Clans? I regularly play on my phone Power Rangers Legacy. That's the phone tips. Nice. We all have a mobile game. Remember how big Angry Birds was? Oh my god. Everybody had Angry Birds. Yeah, it's just mobile. And then, okay, I did have to say one thing about PC. I jokingly said this, and I stand by it, is I told the gentleman that I was talking to, that comparing PC to Xbox was comparing a Bugatti Veyron to a 2016 Ford Mustang GT Cobra. Sure, Bugatti Veyron is a beautiful car. Sure, it's fast. It's a fantastic car. You're gonna feel amazing in it. But I can buy a Ford Mustang for way less price, and I can still go vroom vroom really, really fast. It depends what you're looking for. Are you trying to make a statement about yourself, or are you just trying to enjoy life and enjoy the game, the ride? The Mustang, I can do that, so I don't need... I am so sorry, guys, on my camera tonight. I really am. I need to fix this tonight. Hopefully, I just need to find my little tripod. I'm going to find it somewhere, and it's going to be buried, and I'm going to be mad. I'll be like, there it is. There's my tripod. But, it's just... Listening to people bash games, I can bash on Call of Duty all day long. I love playing Call of Duty, but I can bash it too. Why? Because they have milked it. They have. They've milked it pretty hard. There's been a couple really good stories, but then they milk it. The multiplayer, there's some good parts of multiplayer, and then there's some shit parts of multiplayer. I will say each Call of Duty game they put out has had at least one or two really cool aspects, but they have. I'm going to start, World of War was awesome. It was. World of War was fun. Bouncy Betties, dude. The Modern Warfare series was amazing. I love the realism. I love the story arc they had with Soap and Price and everyone. It was great. Call of Duty Ghost, even as horrible as Call of Duty Ghost I thought was, it had amazing... So, the opening story, the backbone of it, about how the creation of the Ghost, amazing. The Aliens was pretty fun. The... Ghost was still the only one to this day to offer marksman classes. Oh my god, I missed the marksman classes. The MR28, I think it was the MR28, I think it was. Either way, I murdered people for days on that. Black Ops 3. I still consider Black Ops 3 the worst Call of Duty of all time. The only aspect I remember I kind of thought was cool about it was the reverse story mode, the zombie campaign, which was basically the regular campaign, but they dubbed over all the, they did a little voiceover on everything and made it and changed certain scenes, but made it a zombie campaign. I liked it. It wasn't bad, but to this day, Black Ops 3 is still like the worst Call of Duty. Infinite Warfare had one of the best campaigns in my opinion. It was just awesome. I loved it. Made me cry. If you actually played through it and made it to the very end, you would cry at the end. It's terrible. I love it. I have Black Ops 4. I play it here and there, but I am still obsessed with playing Overwatch like crazy. I do. I play Overwatch way too much. I'm obsessed. Blizzard. You and yeah. I know Diablo and Overwatch I have on my console. I have Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls or Eternal Edition on my PS4, and I have Overwatch on my Xbox One. Yeah, Blizzard knows how to make a good game. I love you, Blizzard. And of course I love Microsoft. But oh wow. Sorry, you probably couldn't hear that. The wind outside is blowing the snow around, so it sounds like a rain stick almost, or sand or something moving. It's pretty crazy. I have like a wall outside. I'll have to post some pictures or something on my Instagram if any of you follow my Instagram. It's bad. It's really bad. But it's just everyone loves to bash on games. And it's like people bashed hard on the Battlefront games. Now I get it. There was a lot wrong with Battlefront. I do. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Star Wars fans, you make it hard for me to admit that I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm just going to leave it at that, with that. Titanfall. Everyone tried to bash Titanfall. I've talked about it before, but Titanfall and Titanfall 2 are fucking amazing games. If you like good shooters and a decent idea storyline, and if you love mech suits, Titanfall is like the greatest game on the planet Earth. So you guys are just stupid and retarded. And it's funny because all the things that people hated about Titanfall are what is happening now. It's like Titan. I love Titanfall 2, but it was it's just sorry. It's hard for me to talk about it because it actually angers me a lot. Because like people hate it, like, oh well, the wall running's stupid. What did Black Ops 3 offer? Wall running. It's so much fun. You all thought it was stupid in Titanfall. In Titanfall 2, when they offered the little zip line you can grab and pull, everyone thought that was stupid. Black Ops 4, what do you get? Oh, look, we got that. You guys are assholes and idiots. Plus, the story to Titanfall 2 was amazing, so fuck all of you. It was. And if you say it wasn't, then you are a heartless piece of shit. That's what you are. Oh, I don't know if you noticed something. My wall's gotten a little bigger. A little bigger. It's going to get even bigger in the next few days. Don't worry. When they all come in, I'll do a nice video for that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for all those to come in. That's going to be tragically horrifying. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I just spit. Ugh. These wars on video games and the bashing. People love to bash Destiny, and I get why, because I have issues with Destiny, but I love playing Destiny. You know, these people bashing Call of Duty, Destiny, all these games, they're like a teenager. I hate you, Mom. I never want to see you again. What time is dinner? That's like legitly how it is. Like, you guys are just big babies. Just why can't we come together and enjoy the game? Every console has something I gotta bash on. I love Microsoft's customer service. I think they're better than Sony's. But I think Sony, like I said, I love playing Last of Us. I do love playing Bloodborne, even though I suck at it. I love playing Spider-Man and Until Dawn. So yeah, I have Sony. Plus, Sony has the VR right now, where Microsoft still hasn't spit that out yet. And one thing I do gotta point out when people are like, oh, the PlayStation Pro is the greatest thing. That console was a joke. They pushed it out to try and beat the Xbox S and the Xbox X. Big fuck up there because one, it didn't even offer what the S and the X have offered. Yet until they had to do updates to do it. Two, you didn't put a goddamn Blu-ray player in it. You own the rights to Blu-ray, Sony. Oh my god. Like, it took months for them to add that into the console. So, all the people couldn't watch their Blu-rays. They couldn't. That's like, that was a big fuck up on Sony's part right there. Huge fuck up. Microsoft literally is paying them to have rights to put Blu-ray in their Xbox. Well, Sony's like, here's a PlayStation. Oh, we forgot to do Blu-ray. Oh, shit. Yeah, you guys are dumbasses. Dumbasses. And yeah, you can't watch Blu-rays on your Switch. If you have a Switch, you're going to have to go get a goddamn Blu-ray player. Not that they're expensive anymore, but I mean, straight up, just saying, it's better. Stop saying it's better, because you have no comparison. Is it better in this? Yes. Is it better in that? No. This day and age, millennials and all of us, it's just like with basketball, sports, all this stuff. They're the greatest ever. So what? They made a three-pointer. Doesn't make them the greatest. So what? They made a goddamn touchdown. Doesn't make them the greatest. Look back in the day. Look at these assholes who did that and more. Stop saying they're greater when you don't even know what that word means anymore. You're changing that term. So our future kids to come aren't even know what the word greater means anymore. Because they're going to just hear it's the greatest. It's like every movie that hits the box office. The #1 movie in America. The #1 movie in America. No, it's not. God, just because currently it's the #1 movie in America, because what is it competing against? Nothing else. It's not the #1 movie of all time. It's not the best movie that's ever come out. It's just no one had anything better to do, and that just happens to be the only decent-looking movie that came out this weekend. God. False advertising, lies, corruption, it's all how it is. And if we just open our eyes a little more and be a little more intelligent about what we're looking at, maybe things will be easier to do, Enjoy our video game. People want to bash on Fortnite? Well, guess what? The company of Fortnite's smart, releasing a free game that makes people buy stuff in-game for their skins and stuff that doesn't actually change the gameplay. It just makes you look cooler while doing it. Guess what? They made billions of dollars, so they're clearly doing something right. So hate them all you like. But as I said earlier, like you are, because you're all a bunch of pissed off teenagers, hormonal and shit, saying you never want to see us again, never want to talk to us again, but you're going to ask us what time is dinner and are we taking you to school tomorrow? It's ridiculous. It really is. So just grow up, enjoy the gaming world. I love gaming. I do. I have it's a little bit of an escape. It can be fun. As I said, I'm a huge Overwatch player. Huge Overwatch player. Blizzard, if you hear me, I'm an Overwatch player. So if you totally wanted to send me an Overwatch sweater. By the way, this Call of Duty sweater, I just wanted to brag one tiny thing about it. There it is. Because you're probably wondering, where did this Call of Duty sweater come from? Top 1,000 Club. You should probably look into that and know what that means. Because I'm in the Top 1,000 Club. Are you in the Top 1,000 Club? Are you? Ah! I don't think so. Either way, thank you for watching my videos. There's going to be some more fun to talk about. Yeah. Well, tonight's night's been brought to you by, no. Stay warm out there if you guys are here in the Yakima or Washington area. It's cold as fuck. It is. It straight up is. Stay bundled. Stay warm. Don't die. Don't go out and freeze your balls off. You know what I'm saying? You're already getting blue balls inside. Don't eat them outside, too, because they'll fall off outside. But go have fun. Enjoy. Play some video games. Stop bashing each other. Stop talking about how you're going to fuck each other's mothers. Just have fun. Enjoy the game. Yo. Oh, and by the way, just on a side note, if you're in a party of 3 and the other 2 die first and then you die and they tell you that you're the one who sucks, remember, they died first. So doesn't that mean they suck and you survived longer than them? Just saying. Putting that out there. Either way, as always, stay classy. Thank you for watching and have a great night, guys.